Hey, what is up, everyone? This is Warren from the Rhapsody Piano Studio. I want to welcome you to today's live lesson. We're going to be learning Ocean Eyes. This is by Billie Eilish. This is your free lesson. I'm out in California, and if you see the news, it's getting kind of crazy. So, if you're out here too, or wherever you are out in the world, I really sincerely hope you are being safe, hope you are healthy, take care of your loved ones and your friends. All right, you can find music in the cards, sheet music links, free sheet music download. As far as what I remember, maybe not the case. I hope it's still there. And then when you're done with this lesson, by the way, you want to think of these lessons as your step-by-step guides on how to practice. And when you're done with that and you understand these principles and things I'm trying to show you here, you want to test out your knowledge by going over to the tutorial as well. So the tutorial is going to be more like your self-test, okay? Of course, you can go back and forth, do a lot of other lessons as well until you absorb these ideas on how to practice effectively and the right way, okay? Last thing before we start, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you want to catch whenever I go live on these piano lessons, hit the notification bell as well. All right, this is Ocean Eyes. I'm gonna show you how to practice this. Hey, how's it going, Brogan? I was worried about you, my friend. Self-isolation, well, a little late, but the governments have been really late on this, but as long as you're safe. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're asymptomatic, not showing any symptoms. The same as here. I've been in isolation for quite a while now. So yeah, hope you're okay on supplies and all that. And I'm gonna do my best to, I guess the only thing I can do is put these lessons out. We are fine. We are totally prepared. We have our supplies. I mean, it is a little bit crazy just being indoors all the time. But I got my dogs. Got my wife. So I got my piano. So I can't complain. Yeah. Anyway. I hope you're doing okay over there. All right. The UK is gonna be it's pretty bad right now. So everywhere is pretty bad. But anyway, let's get this piano started. Let's do something more positive today. Here is Ocean Eyes. Hello, Teo. Hope I said that right. How are you doing today, my friend? So what I basically did there is give you the introduction, and then we picked about 4 measures. It doesn't have to be any number of measures, but you want to pick the smallest part. We're gonna call this small chunking, okay? Within that chunk, you just practice it until it gets a little bit solid. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to do it like 100 times, but get comfortable enough, then we simply work on the next section, okay? I'm just going to give you one hand at a time now, and so that's like another step you can add to your practice routine, doing hands separate. Many people forget that, okay? All right, so here's just the right hand. Oh, I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Teo. What part of the world are you from? I'm actually curious to know that. Okay, here's the right hand. Let's try that together now. Ready, go. Texas. I have a friend out in Texas. He just he actually just drove all the way back to California to stay with relatives. Did a very smart thing. I heard it's getting pretty crazy out there as well. Like a lockdown, it might be punishable by law now. So hope you're being safe. Hope you're staying indoors. Here's the left hand. Yeah, it is just crazy how we're all just universally going through this together. Anyway, here's the left hand. Let's try it at the same time. Ready, go. Alright, the tempo is 72.5, by the way. It was weird. 72.5, that doesn't really exist, but I'm probably taking this a little bit faster, so it's just really up to you as well to take it at whatever speed you want. Okay, I don't really know the song too well, to be honest. Okay, I just record these because I get requests, so doesn't mean I listen to all these artists. So just do it for you guys, right? Here's both hands now. We'll try it together. Ready, go. Alright, now we're gonna move on with the rest of the song, okay? So if you were thinking about what I just did right now, first chunk, we're going to figure out where's the next chunk, next section. Alright, so right hand here, as right where it says conveniently, they marked these sections as, well, that doesn't make any sense. Never mind. This is measure 5, right hand. I add a little trill there. Grace note. That's a grace note. That's what's called a grace note. It's going to be a little bit beyond the scope of this lesson, but if you do these trills, to make them sound a little bit better, the non-important notes you should not play too loud. Okay? So I hope it's just really, it's almost like a listening skill as well. So, I hope have fun with that. All right, here's the right hand. Ready, go. Alright, now on to the left hand. Okay, I might be missing some notes here and there because this is a free arrangement and usually the formatting is very strange. So I'm going to try to nail everything here, but my apologies if I don't. If you check on over to the tutorial, pretty accurate with that. Okay, here's the left hand. Ready, go. All right, back to both hands. Okay, did we try that together? Kind of blanking out here. Let's do it again. Ready, go. Oh, it's no worries, man. I have, it's no. That's very funny. Why do you feel the need to get that off your chest, man? Like, I don't judge, I actually have, I have a student who has 2 moms, so, they're all welcome. I don't really care. But thanks for sharing, I'm Korean, American, so to me, it might as well say the same thing. So I don't judge. So anyway, I hope that makes you feel better, though, if you did need to get it out off your chest, okay? All right, moving on. This is 7, 8, 9, measure 9. Let's do the next part. Okay, so went a little bit further. It's from measure 12. A little little transition going into there. So where I stopped, this is measure 9, and I stopped right at 14. So this is the next part we will practice. Yes, I totally agree. Teo, hope I'm saying your name right. And you know, these days, man, it really doesn't matter what your background is. I just hope, you know, we can just be kind to each other and help as many people as possible. All right, here's the right hand, measure 9. Okay, we'll try that together. Measure 9. Ready, go. You know, Brogan, really, I hope you never ever think about that. We've all been there, and anytime I think about times when I've been miserable, it's just because I haven't had people to talk to. So it does. Thank you for your kind words. You know, I really hope you get something out of these live streams. But you know, talk to your friends, talk to your family. If you don't have any, talk to people online. There's plenty of people going through the same situation. You are not alone in this, my friends. So look on the bright side. All right. Look at this technology. Look at how we can all. I mean, look. Everyone's going through tough times right now, myself and my students included. So don't be a stranger. Do not just stay home. And I mean, obviously we have to stay home, but you know, reach out to people. Promise me, man. Reach out to people. You know, that's all you need to do. All right, here is the left hand, a measure 9. Yes, I really do appreciate you. Those words, kind words. I'm glad I can make something of a difference in your life. All right. All right. Here's the left hand. Try it together. Ready, go. I don't have any moderators because I don't think I get enough people commenting on these live streams anyway. So you know, if that does happen, you know, I'll put you. You'll be the first on my list. Okay. All right. Well, back to both hands. Mission 9. Okay, so far we've worked on 3 sections. Now what we're gonna simply do, not that it's simple, we're gonna go back to the beginning, put this all together. So that is pretty much the last step of this process. Doing small chunks at a time, all right? We did hand separate, then you connect those parts into a bigger section until you basically have the whole song, okay? Now we go back and we do hands separate, hands together. So this is taking a bit long. It's a pretty long song. So tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's just try it. Right hand, left hand. Let's just try it together now. From the beginning all the way to measure 14. Ready? Go. left hand. Ready? Go. Back to both hands. Ready? Go. Alright, now we're gonna go on with the rest of the song. Okay, this is measure 12, 13, 14. I'm gonna take it from the pickup to measure 14. And I stopped at measure 23. I gave you this entire section. It's basically like a repeat, you know, the theme, and then they repeat the theme. Okay, so there's just the right hand, and we'll just try it together. Okay, pick up to 14 all the way to measure 25. Ready? Go. Alright, now the left hand. Same place. Oh, well, not the pickup, but right at 14. Ready? Go. Alright, go back to both hands. Ready? Go. Alright, keeping it going. I think you can hear the melody comes back. Back to that as well, so that theme comes back. So just a lot of repetition going on in here. One of the only differences with this part, we're basically just in octaves, okay? So let me play it first. try it together. This is measure 23. Ready? Go. Alright, now the left hand. It looks to be pretty much the same thing. So let's just try it together, okay? Ready? Go. And we're back to both hands. Let's try it together. Ready? Go. Alright, as I keep going here, it looks to be the same. Let me play through. Alright, so tell you what, this is a part you can definitely skip. And then I always recommend that with my students. Any part that is pretty much the same thing or very similar, I just recommend you skip that part completely. Because if you play the whole song anyway, you're going to end up playing it. So by virtue of that, you're going to actually end up practicing it like that, if that makes any sense, okay? Alright, so we're going to finish up. We have one last part here, okay? This is measure 41. I'm going to take you all the way to the end here. And just want to ask you guys, if you have enjoyed this live stream, hit that like button and help me help you. And I hope to continue to do these live streams, especially since we're going to be home a lot. You know, just look on the bright side. A lot of time for you guys to practice. And this is what I've been telling my students. Some of my students have been complaining about being bored. And I tell them, if you're bored, you're just not being creative enough, okay? So find something to do. This is the time for you to learn a skill. Read that book, that project you've been wanting to catch up on, plenty of stuff that you can do. Reach out to people, you know, tell them you care, do something kind, okay? All right, last part. That's weird. Okay, here we go. Okay, so if you're watching this live stream, I want you to hit that pause button, or even after you're watching this, after it's over, I want you to think about, because you know, if you do a little bit more analysis sometimes and just think about what's going on, then, by the way, I'm sorry, it went off camera here, but this is just octaves, okay? Just think about what is different here, okay? Just take some time to do that. And I tell you, if you really think about it, the only difference is, from what I can see, is just everything's in octaves, okay? So sometimes sometimes this is where analysis comes in handy. So if you see that it's all octaves, then, oh, okay, then you don't really have to worry about practicing any new notes. But you do have to worry about practicing octaves, which can be kind of difficult in this last section, okay? So because of that, I'm gonna take it a lot slower because the octaves are kind of tricky. So let's try it together. Measure 41 all the way to the end. Ready? Go. Especially that part. Okay. Now the left hand. Ready? Go. Wait. That's not the right place. Okay, here we go. 41. Ready? Go. Alright, let's try this together. 41, and we're gonna wrap up this lesson. Stick around for a quick recap if you have the time. Hope you guys can. Alright, this is 41 to the end. Ready? Go. Alright, sorry about that. I kind of butchered a little bit of those octaves, but they're difficult. So what can I say? So quick recap here. Also to you, my friend Brogan, hang in there, man. All right, just hang in there. Find some people to talk to. You know, something that helps me. Probably said that already, but something that really helps me to not feel so bad sometimes in a situation. Just do something nice for people. You know, reach out to people, give them kind words. That's the best we can do in the situation. All right, and I appreciate you as well. You've been one of my most loyal subscribers. So, you know, if there's no one else in the world, at least I do appreciate you, my friend. Okay, here is the recap. You can find links to the sheet music in the cards as well as the description below. The sheet music is free. Last time I checked, it's been a while, so maybe it's not there anymore. So my apologies if it's not. This lesson is a step-by-step guide on how to practice. After you're done with this, you know, head on over to the tutorial. Once you hit the tutorial, it's more like a self-test. If you can really use that to learn on your own, that's a really good sign you are understanding these things I'm showing you on how to practice effectively. Okay? So how to practice. Go step by step is basically one chunk at a time. Just one small part. And then with that small part, you want to practice it as simply as possible, which is basically hands separate, then back to hands together, okay? Then you pick the next section, do the same thing. You repeat this process until you have bigger sections when you put them all together. And that is basically it, okay? All right. I thank you guys so much. Be safe out there. Be nice to people. Be kind, you know. Don't get caught up in all this madness that's going on. People, you know, most of the people, the stories I see is driving me crazy, but there's still good people out there in the world. So I hope you're one of them. Yeah, just you guys stay safe. We'll all get through this together. I will see you guys on the next live stream, and happy practicing.